Hello, I hope you are well. You joined me today for another organising and decluttering video, and today it's my wardrobe. I find it difficult with my wardrobe. I had a baby, he's 3 now, so he's not a baby anymore, but what I have found is definitely I'm still not found my style yet. And very much I fluctuate in weight as well at the moment, so I've not really got a consistent weight. So I'm finding things in my wardrobe might sometimes fit me, might not sometimes fit me, and generally the things I gravitate towards are things that are more comfy rather than like stylish perhaps. However, that is something that I want to change. So today what I'm going to do is have a look through my wardrobe and really assess everything that I have in there and if it has a place in my wardrobe. So I'm just really going to look at the items of the clothing. I'm going to look at the quality of the clothing. I'm going to look at, does it fit me? Is it still usable? Does it have stains on it? Does it need to be put in the charity shop bag? Do I need to see if I can find another home for it? Or is it something that I still want in my wardrobe? And I think I don't have a big wardrobe. I don't have lots of clothes because I do generally just stick to what I like and rotate through that. However, I do think I still have clothes in my wardrobe that I'm likely not to wear at all. And so it is taking up space. In our home we moved into a new build and we still haven't got this bedroom right. So we do want fitted wardrobes in the bedroom. And so we do have a space here which we currently have a wardrobe in at the moment. We'd like some type of functionality of this space here, whether it's a wardrobe or whether it's a dressing table, something that we can use. Luckily our bedroom is quite large, so we do have another option where we can put a fitted wardrobe in. So that's our mission this year, is to find our bedroom space, find how we're going to live in our bedroom space, decorate it, install some fitted wardrobes, and I think that will really help me decide on what my style is. So I thought I could bring you along and you could help me have a sort through of some things and we will go from there. I'm not really somebody who has attachments to items of clothing either, so it's something that I don't think will be too difficult for me, but I think I might struggle if I'm seeing that I don't actually have that many clothes left in my wardrobe. But actually, if I'm just using or just wearing a few items of clothes, well, that's all I need in my wardrobe. I've also placed an order on M&S, which I think will arrive today, of some other items of clothing. One of them is to hopefully swap out one of my clothes that I have. I have a lovely white t-shirt that's really like a thick cotton, but it does have stains on it now. So I do have in my order for M&S a cotton t-shirt, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to replace that. So there are definitely things that I know that I gravitate towards, and if they are looking a little bit worse for wear, I just want to make sure that I'm changing those so that I'm enjoying wearing them again, finding an equally as good replacement, or if there's something that I think I do like that but I'd prefer it if it looked like this or if it felt like this. I just really kind of want to analyse my wardrobe a little bit more and find out what I want to wear and what I enjoy wearing. So we're going to do a little bit of a declutter, a little bit of organising, and then I'm hoping that will give me the opportunity to really think about what I want from my wardrobe going forward. What I'm going to do to start with is empty my wardrobe. So I'm going to put things in piles, and I kind of have been doing that at the moment anyway. So I do have a pile of clothes here that have recently been washed and used, and so I already have those in a pile because I knew this is something that I wanted to do. In my wardrobe at the moment, I have my clothes on the rail here, then I have my pyjamas on the bottom drawer, my hair care, and then some like seasonal clothes. And then at the top, which you won't be able to see right now, is more of beauty products and books. So when we do get fitted wardrobes, I do just want it to be a space for clothes. So this should hopefully give me an idea of how much space I would need to dedicate to my clothes. section of my wardrobe is now completely empty, and I'm just going to start to put things back in again, the things that are on the coat hangers, and just really look at the item and see if it's something that I still want to keep. So I might have to try on some of the trousers, some of the jeans to see how they fit me, and I'm just really going to be quite brutal. I'm hoping that I'm going to be quite brutal. I have just done a bit of a try on. I'm not quite sure how that makes me feel. My wardrobe has ranged from size 8 to size 12, and I'm definitely more of a 10 to 12 at the moment. So just having that variation in size in my wardrobe just isn't helpful, because it does really restrict what items I can wear. So I really have been very strict on myself, and I've just kept the items that I do like. To be honest, I think I probably could have been a bit stricter, but I don't know when I would have stopped. Probably wouldn't have a wardrobe at the end of this, because I don't get attached to things like clothes. It's not something that I think I must have that because it's got a memory attached to me. They're very much an object that I can put on and I can replace. So that's what I'm thinking of. I'm like, I might have liked the item, but it doesn't fit me. So the time has passed, I can pass it on to somebody else. So what I have thought is that it might not fit me, and I don't want to keep hold of it because it might not ever fit me, and I don't want to put that kind of pressure on myself. So what I have done is I will write a note of the things that I've taken out my wardrobe that I would really like in my wardrobe. If there's a particular brand, a particular, I don't know, item of jeans that I like but just don't fit me, I'll maybe see if I can have a different size, order a different size of them. Because if it's something that I like, just because it doesn't fit me, I think what I would prefer to do is remove it from my wardrobe but find a replacement. So then I am getting the joy of wearing it and knowing that I feel comfortable in it as well, instead of trying to squish myself into a smaller sized pair of jeans, which isn't going to be comfortable, especially if I'm going out for a meal. So let me turn you around and I will show you what my wardrobe looks like. Here we go. So this is my wardrobe. It looks very, very empty. Let's start over here. So I have 3 dresses. 2 of them are long length dresses and one of them is a bit of a shorter dress. I really like these. These fit very comfortably and I enjoy wearing them. I don't generally wear them often, but I do like them when I wear them. I also have a black blazer. I think it's just good to have one in the wardrobe. I don't reach for it that often. So it was one of those items that I did think about, do I need it? But when I do need one, it'll be in my wardrobe. And this one is a really nice one. It's from Reese. I did actually get it in a charity shop for like £25. And these jackets, these types of blazers are really expensive. So it's nice to have a nicely fitted blazer in my wardrobe. Then I do have a black t-shirt, I do have a white t-shirt as well, which I'm looking to replace. This isn't really my favourite black t-shirt, so if I get my order today from M&S and the white t-shirt is just what I'm looking for, I'll probably order it in black and replace it. And then have a top that I bought recently for a hen party that I went to. I'm not quite sure if I'll wear it again, but I think I'll just keep it in the wardrobe for now, bearing in mind that it's quite new. This is one of my old favourites. This is from Mint Velvet, and the material of this is really thick and heavy, and it's quite elasticated as well, and I always really enjoy wearing it. It's a bit difficult to wear with it being a racer back, but I'm going to try and wear it a little bit more because I really like how it fits on me and I really like the design. I do have a couple of jumpers here, so one's from M&S and one is from Zara. I love the fit of this. It comes up quite short, which, you know, my tummy area is more of my area of concern, but with the right trousers this looks really nice. I haven't worn this as much as I thought I would wear it, but I did wear it the other day with my white shirt and I liked how that looked. Another top which I love the sleeves on. I absolutely love the sleeves on this jumper. Again, it's a little bit shorter. I was umming and ahhing over this one, but I'm going to keep it in the wardrobe for now because I do like the colour. I like the sleeves. I like the knit as well. So I definitely want something like this in my wardrobe. Perhaps if I find something similar, I might replace it with. I did whittle down my jumpers just to this one. This one's my favourite one to wear. This is from H&M and I've had it for a good few years now. I've got 3 of them. 2 of them I'm going to remove from my wardrobe. But relatively cheap jumpers, but they've lasted really, really well. I then have the classic stripy tops. So I do have one from, I actually have 2 of this one. One of them's in the watch. This is H&M, so nice t-shirt from H&M. And then this one is from Sea Salt, and it's a little bit of a thicker design, a little bit of a thicker t-shirt with a different design on it. Then have a white shirt that I don't wear very much because it is linen, so it creases very, very easily. And then a pink jumper, sorry, a pink cardigan from M&S, which I really do like. It did shrink a little bit though because it does have a little bit of wool in it, so I'm not very happy about that, but if I see something similar I might repurchase a new one and take a little bit better care of it. But overall I didn't think the quality of it was that amazing anyway. I have some Sweaty Betty thermal joggers, thermal leggings, which are always good to have. These are a good few years old now and I like to have these in my wardrobe. I now have some wide leg smart trousers. These are from F&F and I love these. I got these in the sale and they were like £9, but I love wearing those. I then have some other jeans that I got from a charity shop from a brand called Riot, and they're high-rise mom jeans. I'm not quite sure what the brand is, but they fit nicely. I like to kind of roll up the ends of the jeans on this one. These jeans are my favourite. These are from Pull & Bear. They just fit so nicely and I absolutely love the colour of these. These are some wide leg jeans. These are a little bit more on the snug side, so I'm just going to see how I get on with them this summer. These are from H&M as well. I do like having just a slightly different coloured jean in my wardrobe. These are a newer edition, so these are kind of like brown trousers, kind of combat style trousers from Sainsbury's. I then have some jeans from M&S. I like the cut of these, I like the colour of these. They are a little bit on the snug side too, but I have enjoyed wearing those recently, especially in the spring. And then I have some white joggers from Tesco. I got these recently and they're not the best design. They have kind of, I don't know what the word is, they kind of like have pilled up a bit, so they're not the best quality. I'd like to look for something similar though, because they are more of a wide leg jogger and I do like that. Very comfy to wear when working from home. So that is the things in my wardrobe that I hang up. So I've got so much room now to really think about what I would like in my wardrobe. So for me, I definitely want a nice white kind of heavy cotton t-shirt. What else would I like? Maybe another jumper, just so that I've got a bit of a variation. Do you know what though? It makes me feel really glad that now I've only got a few items, I can really look at these items and see what I like about them and what I don't like about them, rather than having loads of clothes in here which I just haven't gravitated towards but I've kept for some reason or another. It's nice to have, it just makes my mind feel a little bit more clear on what I want. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with like the tones of these colours here on the trousers. It just goes to show that I haven't actually got that many black trousers because I've actually removed 2 of them from the wardrobe. And the reason for that is I do have a dog and she's a hairy dog and she does molt, and I've realised I don't enjoy wearing those trousers because of the amount of hair that gets on them. Like I said, I do have an order from M&S coming today, so we shall see if I will keep anything from there. But I am somebody that's quite like, I suppose it takes a lot to please me in a wardrobe. I kind of need the clothes to look just right, and I think that's why I would be quite happy actually if somebody bought me an entire wardrobe based on what would fit me well. I'd be quite happy if I could have my own personal stylist, because I don't really enjoy the experience of shopping either online or in store. I do find it quite overwhelming. I'm not somebody that wants to go and try loads of clothes on. I would just love for somebody to tell me what will fit me and what will look right by me. I'm now going to put the other items back in the wardrobe. So I have like a drawer for pyjamas. I do have my hair care and also some seasonal items. I won't be putting the seasonal items back in because they are more like scarves and hats. So the bottom drawer under here, that's where I rotate. So in that bottom drawer there, there'll be some spring summer clothes and that I will want to replace it with. So I will go and do that now. This is my box of pyjamas. I've actually removed some of the tops. And the bottoms actually. I don't really like long-legged pyjama bottoms. I am not comfortable wearing anything like that in bed. I'm very much of a shorts girl. So I've removed more of my thicker winter pyjama bottoms, and plus they did have more of a, what's it called, like a cuff at the bottom of the pyjamas, and that is not going to work for me. I hate the feeling of that. So if I was to get some pyjama bottoms, they would need to be really lightweight and really comfortable and feel like they're not suffocating me. So yes, I only have a few pairs of pyjamas. I do have some in the wash at the moment, and it's definitely something that I will look to get more of soon, now that I've had a bit of a clear out. That just sits there. My hair care box is here, and I did actually find something that I've been missing, and this is part of my project pan, so I'm glad to put that back in here. I have a bag that I very rarely use. I am not a bag person at all. I use my toddler bag because he's mostly with me, so that's how I carry my things. And then this is the seasonal kind of box here, so I do have like hats and gloves. So I'm just going to put that to one side for now. I can show you what I have removed from my wardrobe. So I do have this lovely jumpsuit, and I absolutely loved wearing this when I had it. It fits so beautifully, and I had so many comments on this, and it's from Oasis and it's size 10. Now I don't wear this anymore because it is a little bit tight. It is something that you have to zip up straight from like down here, so it's not the most easiest thing to get in and out of, but it just doesn't fit around the bust area. After having a baby and breastfeeding, my chest area is different to what it used to be, so it doesn't fit, and I wish it would because I loved wearing it, but it just doesn't anymore, so I don't feel comfortable in it. But this is so well made, it washes really well and it's lasted a good number of years. These are the trousers that I will be removing from my wardrobe. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of trousers and one long lined maxi denim skirt, and it's lovely. I love the colour, but I do not wear this. I've kept it in my wardrobe thinking I would wear it, but I just don't. But I do love the colour of it. It's just not good to have when you've got a young child, because you're very much normally kneeling on the floor, crawling around, and it's not a comfortable skirt to do that in. I do have another pair of joggers as well that I will be getting rid of. On to jumpers. I really love the colour of this hoodie. It's Levi and I've kept it in my wardrobe for so long, but I do not wear it at all. I don't think it fits that nice, and it takes forever to dry, but it is a lovely hoodie. It's just not something that I reach for. I have 5 jumpers, 2 cardigans. I just don't wear cardigans really. I do like the colour of this one. 2 waistcoats. One of them I still got the tags on and I have not worn at all. I love the idea of it. When I've tried them on, I just don't feel comfortable. And this one I've just worn once. I have a coat here. This is a denim jacket. I really do like the colour of it. I just don't reach for it. I don't think I'm really a denim jacket person anymore. So I do like it, but I'm just not reaching for it. I'm not planning on wearing it. I have loved wearing this. This is from H&M. It just doesn't fit me as I want it to anymore. It's quite like a baggy boxy fit, which I don't hate. I just have other jackets that I'm more likely to gravitate towards and wear. I've got another jumper here. This was one like I was thinking of it as a maybe, because I do like wearing it in autumn. But I think I'm happy to let it go. And then just a couple of t-shirts, so a vest top here, another top, t-shirt, and then I do have my sparkly pants that I bought and wore to a hen party recently, and I'm just thinking I don't know if I'll have another occasion to wear them. I do really like them, I think they're beautiful, but what occasion will I have to wear these again? I'm not quite sure, so need to think about what I can do with them. So this is everything that I will be getting rid of here in this section of my wardrobe, and this is what my wardrobe now looks like. So I am very happy with this. I can even move things over a little bit now because I've got the space. Extremely happy with that. So at the top of my wardrobe I do have like beauty items and books and my wax kit, so that's something for another day. And down here I do have like shoes and summer things, which again is a bit of a mess. I'm so glad I've done this today when I'm in this mindset of just removing things from my life that I do not need. Next thing I will do is that when I start wearing the clothes, I'll start to kind of assess them really. Like, what do I like about it? What don't I like about it? What am I missing from my wardrobe now? But I'm really happy because there's not that much clutter anymore. And I do feel great about that. I don't feel any guilt. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know, are you doing a bit of wardrobe reshuffle at the moment? Redesigning your wardrobe, redesigning like your style? Let me know.